Hello, second graders. It's our last week of NTI work, and I am coming today to help explain how to do or what we're expecting week 6 writings assignment to look like. This is also a part of your science. So you'll be reading the article. This one, the title it was copied pretty dark. So the title for this article is Space Suits and Space Ships. And so after reading this article and reading the second article, Space Center Houston, you have some comprehension or understanding questions that you're going to be answering on the next few pages. And then you'll turn to the very last page, which begins your writing assignment. So for your writing assignment this week, after reading the articles, and it has our titles up here too, so when you're explaining and writing, we should be able to have them spelled correctly. And I want to apologize for any difficulty in viewing. I'm trying to use my webcam, and it's not as easy as you think. So after reading the articles, Space Suits and Spaceships, and Space Center Houston, you're going to list the points or details that were important from the articles that are the same in both articles and that are different in both articles. So, for example, one way both articles were the same. I'm not sure how to flip the camera. It looks like it's backwards for you all. That's weird. Let me see if I turn it this way. That's upside down. All right. So you're going to have to just listen mainly because it is backwards when you see it. So first, one way that both articles are the same is that both are about Houston Space Center. So the first article is describing the spacesuits and spaceships that they have at the Houston Space Center. And the second article, when you read it, is going to be describing the different places and things that they have in the Space Center. So then that would be, this is one example. They both are taking place at the same Space Center of the way, this is one way they're the same. The bottom, you're going to list how they're different. Well, one way that they are different is that in the Space Suits and Space Ships article, it describes astronauts in spaceships, astronaut suits and ships, and in the article Space Center Houston, it describes the Space Center itself. So that is how the articles are different. They're both taking place in Texas at the Houston Space Center, but one is focusing on spaceships and spacesuits, and one is focusing on the center itself and its attractions. Parents, notice when we're writing this is also a great opportunity to go ahead and add, well, if you're listing these details, friends, and we're going to describe it in a paragraph, you're listing those details in order, what kind of words can we use to describe the sequence of our details? And so you could go ahead and add those transition words like first, second, last, or other ones that work in that same sequence. Then you're going to use your paper, notebook paper that was supplied, to draw a foursquare. And I just put our introduction sentence rectangle in the middle and drew 2 lines up and put reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, and conclusion. And this is backwards when you view it, and I apologize. But you'll go in and you'll write down, well, your reason 1, well, first, they are the same because they both take place at the Houston Space Center in Texas. And then you'll list your other 2 details and your conclusion sentence. Your topic sentence, what it's about, how both of these articles, how they are both the same. So that's what your topic sentence and your conclusion sentence will be about, how both articles are the same. Then you'll get another notebook sheet of paper, and you will tell how they are both different. Again, telling reason one, that the first article is explaining or describing the space suits that the astronauts wear and the ships that they ride in, while the second article is describing the center itself. And you'll give two more reasons from the article and a conclusion sentence. And then you'll use these two four squares to write your paragraphs. This will be paragraph number one, paragraph number two, and you can write your final draft on the back of the stapled paper, or you can also type it up in our Google Docs and share it to your teacher using their email address. Okay, I hope this helps explain the expectation. We've been working on comparing and contrasting, and in this example of our writing, we're pushing ourselves to write it within two paragraphs. So that's a little bit different than what we had been doing before. Do good this week. It's our last week. Go back through your work and do any improvements in editing. If your parents are checking over your assignments, go ahead and fix those mistakes and let us know how many they got correct and how many, and show us how you were retaught and how you improved. We miss you. We can't wait to see you again. I hope everyone's doing well. Stay healthy, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye, guys.